Hello and welcome back to another episode of Exploring Sapporo. It is another beautiful autumn day here in downtown Sapporo. I've decided to take a drive from downtown Sapporo all the way out to Lake Shikotsu. It's a beautiful caldera lake within the Shikotsu National Park. It's about an hour and a half drive from right here in downtown Sapporo. So we're gonna jump in my van, we're gonna cruise out there on Route 453, and I'm gonna show you some of my favorite spots. There is a lot to do out there: nature activities, trekking, water sports, kayaking, canoeing. So let's head out there and enjoy a day exploring from the city of Sapporo to Shikotsu Lake. All right, I had to stop real quick. I wanted to share with you a bit of the route and the process to get to Lake Shikotsu. We left downtown Sapporo. We're driving along what's known as the River Road. This is a road right next to the Toya River. There's a nice cycling path down here. You can cycle along there. Really great spot as well. Today we're gonna get on Route 453, and that is gonna take us all the way to Lake Shikotsu, about another hour from here. All right, we are cruising on Route 453, heading out towards Shikotsu Lake and the Shikotsu Onsen area. We're going over these wild rivers, kind of winding through the foothills, and we come up over a mountain pass, and we will get a great view of Lake Shikotsu in all its glory. It's a caldera lake, very large lake, beautiful all year round. In the springtime, in the summer, it's great for camping. There's some really nice campsites. The village and the hot springs and the hotels are open all year round. Autumn, as we'll see today, is gorgeous. And in winter they have an ice festival and other events, and it's very stark with the snow. You have that huge expanse of water out in front of you. The stars at night are great. It's very dark. See some amazing moon rises. Yeah, Shikotsu, it's a special spot, place I've come to for many years and really love. So hopefully I can share a little bit of its beauty with you today. And today, what a day. It is a prime autumn day. In Japan, they have a word called akibare, which means fall sunshine. And it's those clear skies you get. Last night we had a little bit of a rain, so that cleared out any haze that might have been in the air. You got these really bright, crystal clear days with the fall colors. It's really a gorgeous time of year to visit Shikotsuko. Okay, we've reached the first viewpoint of the lake. Just gonna jump out for a minute and show you what it looks like. Oh, what a bright, beautiful day. All right, we are cruising on Route 453, heading out towards Shikotsu Lake and the Shikotsu Onsen area. And boom, we have arrived. Lake Shikotsu. This is it. Beautiful. Check out the views. This is the first stop-off point when you reach the lake from the Sapporo direction. It's a little tourist spot. You got this little beach. You can rent some teacup paddle boats to paddle around on the lake. They've got some food items, drinks. There's a free public toilet. And it's also very close to the trailhead for Eniwa-dake, the peak right up there. Okay, I hooked up with my friend and photographer Jimmy, and we are gonna take the kayaks and go for a little paddle. We'll get some great views of the shoreline as we paddle out.
I think we left when the wind just died down a little bit.
Yeah, we're like protected by that little peninsula there, maybe. What a great day on the lake. I'm so glad I came out. It's great. Met up with my friend Jimmy, photographer and drone pilot. He's back over there. He flew the drone up, and I think we got some nice views to see what it looks like from the sky. The water here at Lake Shikotsu is famous for being very clear. You can see really deep. And this is a really deep lake. So if you do come out and you do go swimming, please be careful. The shoreline can be shallow, but then it drops off very quickly and it gets very deep. Keep that in mind. There's some great fishing out here as well. There's a lot of trout, especially on a day like this where you have a little wind and there's some waves. You have a great opportunity to catch some fish. Okay, so as soon as Jimmy gets back over here and joins me, we're gonna paddle back to Poropinai, get back in the vans, and we're gonna drive over to the main village area where all the hot springs are. We'll take a look at a couple of the hotels, maybe visit the nature center, and hey, who knows, we might put the kayaks back in the water and go explore around that area too. Beautiful. And we have arrived in the Shikotsu village. There's quite a few hotels and hot springs here, along with some cheaper options like guest houses. There's a lot of restaurants, and there's some kind of interesting souvenir and knick-knack kind of shops. All right, time to get a little overview of the village here. As I said, everything is in walking distance. It's quite a compact little space. Here's our main parking lot where we parked. It's a couple larger of these hot spring hotels, the Lake Shikotsu Tsuruga Resort Spa Mizunota, the Daiichi Hotel. There's a youth hostel if you're on a bit of a budget, and the Shikotsuko Suizante Club. And if you really want to get close to the lake, I recommend the Lakeside Villa Sui Meikaku. Very nice location right there. Here's the park and the nature center, the visitor center. Quite a bit of exploring to do here. The canoe tours tend to leave from down here by the Yamasen Railway Bridge, kind of a famous spot. And if you're not into canoeing, but you still want to ride a boat, you can rent one of those pedal boats from down here at the lakeside open space. Pedal around a little bit, enjoy the view. All right, so here at the base of the village, we got a nice little park that runs right up to the lake. There's some little walking trails, there's gazebos, there's a little bit of a shrine, and there's a famous red bridge that crosses a river. And that's where a lot of the canoe tours and the kayak tours start from. It's a great place. You can go book a tour, explore around from this area. Great spot to get some cool photos. So over here is the new nature center. You can see the building, really big, large, kind of cool looking building. Let's go in there now and have a look. And here, right on the other side of the narrow road, we have the quaint, old school style souvenir shops and restaurants that have probably been here for, I don't know, maybe 50, 60, 70 years. So interesting to kind of go back and forth and do a little bit of a time traveling, if you will. Go from the past to the future, just on the flip side of the road. I'm getting hungry. It's time for lunch. Let's get in there. お願いします。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ナイス。Japanese soul food. All right, what a nice day. Definitely enjoying my time here in Shikotsu. I think I'm gonna grab a hot coffee, jump in the car, maybe drive along the side of the lake and see if I can capture a couple more beautiful photos and then head back to Sapporo. Shikotsu is definitely a great day trip from the city. Easy access, lots to do out here. Such beauty and such a great location. こんにちは。コーヒーもここで頼むんですか？じゃあホットコーヒー一つください。はい。ありがとう。どうも。Okay, I've got my coffee. We're gonna jump back in the car, and we'll be heading back to Sapporo, but I might take a quick stop somewhere. Okay, decided to stop the van for a minute, jump out and take one more look at the lake, check out the scenery. It's so beautiful here this afternoon. We can see Eniwa-dake in the background there. So that is a mountain that was formed with several volcanic eruptions after the original formation of the lake itself. Apparently there's a bit of a crack in the Earth's mantle that runs directly this way, and on the other side there you can see Fuupushi-dake, and behind it, with that kind of cone shape, is Tarumae-san. So all three of these mountains were formed separately, volcanic eruptions, starting with Eniwa-dake here and working this way to Fuupushi and Tarumae-san. By the way, over there at the base of Eniwa-dake is a really fantastic hot springs hotel. You can either stay the night or you can just go in there and go in the spa in the day. I love it. I've been there many, many times. It's a fantastic spot. You can just sort of see it over there on the other side of the lake. It's kind of it's been there maybe a couple hundred years, a very historical kind of building and location. They've got a restaurant as well. The outdoor bath is fabulous. You literally sit in the hot water right on the level of the lake. So you can look out over the little wall they've built there, and the lake is right in front of you. It's a really cool place to enjoy a hot springs if you have a chance. What a great place I live in, the city of Sapporo. Got so much stuff going on and so many things to do with these short day trips. I never get tired of it.